Hey guys, been a minute. But as you probably saw in the video yesterday, hello. Not Obi-Wan Kenobi, so I can't say hello there yet. But I know probably some of you are waiting for another custom, another custom video coming out next week, or I might push that specific one back that I just hinted at, in case I can't print the lid properly because it came out a little bowed, and that does not work for me, but I'm sure it'll be fine. One last thing before I start this video off. On Instagram, and if you watched the video yesterday, I already told you this, but someone recommended that I try bootlegs. This is the bootleg clone trooper. He is bow-legged. I can probably fix that in hot water, though. Right off the bat, it feels very cheap, not gonna lie, but other than that, just standing there, that could totally pass as a clone trooper. So I think next chance I get, I'm just gonna get like $100 worth of these, which is probably what, like 4, maybe? Wait, no, that's wrong. Don't listen to me. Probably more like 6. Probably gonna get 6 of them, and I'm just gonna make customs out of them, because these were really cheap. They arrived within a month, and I have a month worth of customs here. So that'll get me through till when they're there. And I already have a helmet for this guy, so expect that coming soon. Probably, maybe next, if I don't get Darth Maul done, that one will be coming out next week, but, I just said his name. Yes, I'm doing Season 7 Darth Maul. He's actually back there, but I have him hidden, because you're not allowed to see him till I'm done. I forgot to mention this. I also fixed Echo. I ordered a custom head for him, but until that gets here, I painted the 99 on the forehead instead of the shoulder pad. So until his actual 3D printed head gets here, that's it. Now, without further delay, here are my one official Clone Wars Anakins, and I keep moving them out of frame because I'm stupid. But if you haven't watched one of my comparison/reviews before, I know the Jack Sparrow one's pretty popular. This is how I set things up, okay? And, I mean, that's it. This is how I should probably go over what they are, for people that already know. So the first one, articulation, accessories, appearance, opinion, and price point. Those are the things I'll be grading it on and seeing whether you should try to make your own or get the official. Right out of the way, I'm going to tell you guys, I got this for retail price, but I'm going to be accounting for the fact that scalpers are probably going to take them all, okay? So I'm going to account for that fact, right off the bat. But, let's start, articulation is the first point, and eeny, meeny, miny, moe, do this guy. Okay, can you focus? There we go. We're not looking at appearance, though, so actually, these accessories in his hand. Whoopsie, he's supposed to take that out. As you can see, we'll start off at the head with articulation. He's on a double ball joint, like most Black Series. This is an overlay, so you can see it bends down and moves out of the way, so you can get him looking pretty much all the way up, if I could focus. There we go. You can look pretty much all the way up for the character, that's pretty good. I mean, for shots and pictures and stuff. He can also look pretty much all the way down, especially with the ab crunch, which is barely there. I'm not going to be honest. There's barely any torso. But the shoulder pads are soft, so they move out of the way up and around. They can spin because they're on a separate joint than the arm. He also has single hinged elbows that bend in pretty far, and obviously can turn 360. He also, on both hands, has side-to-side hinge, which is unfortunate for a lightsaber character. They can't get that right. And this arm is not reused from the previous Anakin. That should be said. It's not reused. Am I even in frame? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Yeah, so sorry if that was out of frame just a little bit. It's hard to, because I'm not looking through the camera. Anyway, this is also soft material. I like that this is cloth. But he gets all the way out for full movement forward, and same back. That goes as back as far as he can go. And I am 100% sure that the legs are reused from the old Anakin. So just so you know that. He can also, so the legs are going to be the same articulation-wise. He can also bend that way forward. His ankles move in that far, move back all the way, and he has ankle pivot. And I think that's everything, but I did want to mention something else. This is obviously a floating piece, so sometimes when you're posing him around, you get it turned away that way. So that's a little unfortunate, but it's pretty easy to just move it back, but it's a little inconvenient. I've been not liking that because I'm afraid I'm gonna not see that and it's gonna warp weird. But other than that, can you even see that? I don't know if you could saw that. I should probably be looking through my camera. Anyway, on to the other Anakin. Okay, so this Anakin, this is my custom. The head does not move up because the hair sculpt gets in the way. It would have been the same if I used a printed mold. This custom's really old. I would have used a printed mold nowadays. But this is like my second custom I ever did, so cut me some slack here, guys. The torso, it's the old Anakin mold, you know, it doesn't really move. The arms, they go up that far each. Again, actually I think if you'd use printed it would be different, but I like it glued up here. That's a perk about Hasbro's, which I'll probably get into later. They can have the effect like it's glued up at the shoulders, because this is an overlay and it can just go under. So they obviously have better manufacturing than me. But the arm moves up that far. It's pretty bad. The legs, exactly the same, except, no, yeah, about the same amount of movement forward. Little less back, but I won't dock it for that. Same knee, same ankle, same everything else. Okay, and now on to the score. I gave my custom a 0.3 on articulation because it's pretty terrible. And the official one gets the full point for being better in every way than the old Anakin mold. And I'm not even going to cut here because I'm just going right into accessories. They each come with basically the same accessory, except one is better than the other. Focus, thank you. The one on the right is the previous Anakin's lightsaber, and I think it's the same exact sculpt, if I'm being 100% honest. But for some reason, this one looks better because it's shinier and the paint detailing is more accurate. This one's a little more saturated in every way, and the blades are different, actually. This one's thinner and shorter. This one's fatter and longer, and I like that a lot. But something the new one doesn't come with is a second head for evil Anakin. But in all fairness, he doesn't really need it. That was, neither does this one, really. He doesn't really need it either. Because he's a custom of Clone Wars Anakin, and he hasn't been Darth Vader yet. But it is an added accessory, and I do have to take that into account when making the score. So, with that being said, on to score. Now, as you can see, I gave them both ones, and I'm only doing that because, I mean, these Jedi don't need robes. They don't need robes, because of their armor. And all they really need to come with was a lightsaber. I would have docked the custom one for not having as good of a lightsaber, but he came with the custom head, so I gave him the full point. So now on to appearance. Now let's decide which one should I do first. We're just gonna start right off with this one, okay? Now a lot of people don't like this head. I love it. I mean, it looks way better in person. I'll tell you that right now. Even on my camera, it looks completely different. The face looks fatter. It's a lot more slimmer and defined in person. You're just gonna have to take my word on that if you want to buy it. What am I talking about? You're watching this. Of course you want to buy it. But other than the face controversy, this looks fantastic. The sculpt is 100% spot on. And I love that it's brought into a realism a little bit, but it still has that animated flavor. Like with the jaunting out bottom. I would prefer this figure to be 100% animated. I'm just going to be straight up with all yous. I am one of those guys that wants 6-inch animated figures, and I wish that they would just bite the bullet and just do 100% anime with no realistic tones. But unfortunately, we get mixed, with the clones at least. This, since it doesn't even have a live-action adaptation, I think this is 100% perfect. I'm gonna dock it on something, and I'm gonna fact-check this right after I say it. But I'm pretty sure Anakin has brown gloves, not black. And that seems like a bit of an oversight. Even the previous one, which I think they're pretty much the same hand, just like a year's difference. Yeah. And that one was brown. And this one's black. I'm not 100% sure, but the way I remember it from the old Clone Wars action figure that I had of Anakin was he had brown gloves. And I'm going to fact check it afterwards, but if that is true, I'm going to dock some points on that. Because that's a bit of an oversight, completely wrong color. His hair also, I'm going to be honest, it could be a better shade. It's a little vibrant, but I mean, it's kind of dog diarrhea brown. But looking at it overall, I don't really care, but I might dock it for that too. It also has the Republic symbol on the left shoulder pad and not on the right, just like the show, so that's pretty good. And you're going to be noticing something that I didn't realize till now. His legs are jutted out, kind of, which is ironic because the old animated figure did that. If you get him into a standing pose, he's actually taller than I thought this figure was. And he's the same size as this, which I don't think he has been throughout this entire video because he's been standing like that, which is weird. But if you look, he's actually taller than the old Anakin. If it would focus, then you could probably see it better. He's taller. Well, I thought he was the same size, but he's taller. But with that being said, let's move on to the customs appearance. No. Yeah, I sculpted this on. Like, again, this is like my second, I can't really remember, but this is pretty early on in my custom making skills. Like, the shoulder pads, obviously. This had the Republic symbol on it at one point, but I think I painted over it because it looked like garbage. The colors, very vibrant blue. The tunic's wrong. The hand doesn't have a glove on it. The shoes are right. The shoes are right. And the face and the hair in the face, not very accurate either. So I'm gonna onto the score. Okay, so I gave the custom one a 0.1, and it only gets that 0.1 for the very fact that it is Anakin. Like, it's not a completely different character. And I gave the official one a 0.75, which is lower than I thought I'd give it. But the inaccuracy of the gloves and the hair color, which, I mean, it's not that bad. Actually, I think I'm going to change that to an 8.5. So, style editing. Don't look at that. 0.85. No, I boosted it up because, I mean, the hair color, it's dismissible. It's dismissible, okay? And I love this figure, so it's dismissible. Just for that very reason. Now, opinion. Hey, look at these guys. So opinion-based. I think I've actually been a little biased throughout this entire review, but I mean, hey, who really went into this thinking that my custom was gonna win it all? I just want to see the final score I'm gonna give it. But the official one obviously takes the cake on this one. The way I do this is I give a 0.5 to the other one under opinion, and I give a full point to the one I like better. And I don't think this one actually deserves the half point, so I'm gonna give it a 0.3. So yeah, and I'm just gonna jump into price point while I'm at it, which is the saddest part. If you want to get this guy, he's gonna cost you about $50, and this guy on eBay, same price. So, and I said that I was gonna take into account, if you find this in store, it's like $30. I mean, this is a steal compared to this garbage. So obviously the official one gets the full point either way, and this one, giving it a 0.0. I gave it a 0.0. God dang. Now, without further delay, I give you the final scoring. My custom gets a 1.7, and the official one gets a 4.85. I think that's the closest one of these reviews has gotten to a perfect score yet. I mean, I only have the Jack Sparrow in here, but he got a 0.5 on the official. And this one got basically a 0.8. Oh, yeah, basically a 0.9, really, if you round up. A 4.9. So that's pretty good. Best one so far. I have a feeling that when we get to Echo, he might get the full point, the full 5. That's not spoilers because I don't have it yet, obviously. I pre-ordered a set of these off of Zavi, so I should be getting some in box, but I'm also going to be looking for them out of box, and if I can't find them, I'm just going to buy them off eBay. I felt like I was lucky finding this guy, but I'm going to check this Sunday, and if I can't find him Sunday, I'm gonna buy them off of eBay, then review them for you guys. Other than that, I think that's it. So if you like the video, obviously like and subscribe, because I have a lot of these, especially the rest of this Star Wars wave coming up with these comparisons. And before you ask, I'm not only gonna review figures that I'm doing comparisons on. That's just the most convenient to me and the most special to me, I guess. Like the Commander Wolf one, I think got pretty close. The Jack Sparrow one, that one got really close. I mean, that was, if you haven't checked that video, go ahead, but this is kind of spoilers. 4.3 to 4.5, that is dang close. But, I mean, yeah. It deserved it. That custom, it wasn't mine. I don't have a video of it. If you want to go see that, go to the Jack Sparrow video and look in the description. If you're into that sort of thing. I feel like I'm rambling, but really I'm just gonna try something new this video, and if I didn't try it, then just disregard what I just said. But I'm gonna be putting pictures over my voice right now, and if you're not seeing that, then whatever. This is something I saw Mike cost to, and I thought it was cool. Other than that, this Anakin figure is honestly a steal, even if you get it off of eBay. To make a custom for it would cost me about the same amount, so yeah. And really, if you're a fan of the Clone Wars and you remember getting that 3-point, walking into Walmart and just seeing a wall of those Clone Wars action figures lit up there, I have a specific memory of me actually buying Captain Rex, which is why I have Captain Rex hanging on my wall. Oh, sorry you didn't see the packaging of him. If you want to see that, go ahead and watch the previous video. I'm going to leave that one up. Even though I usually take videos like that down, I'll leave it up. Just because I said that in this video. And as down the pipeline goes, I already hinted at Darth Maul. I'm working on Commander Grey. I might do a dual custom video with Tarkin, just because, I mean, really, you don't need to go through as much trouble as I'm going through to make him. So I might just do a duel whenever I get him done. I have Commander Barakara, obviously. I haven't forgot about him. Oh, yeah, I forgot about him, but I mean, check out what's been going on. I mean, come on. With all these new Clone Wars stuff, I felt a Clone Wars urge, and I wanted to finish my Darth Maul that I started a year ago, put Iron Man legs on him, called him good, and now I went back and I've actually been doing a lot on him and stuff. So, yeah, that video, I've basically finished the Darth Maul itself as a custom. Just need another layer of paint over him. But the real thing holding me back is that printed container. Let me know down in the comments below if you want to see Darth Maul and the container separated or in the same review. Usually I'd do the same, like the Boba Fett thing, you know. But if you guys just want to see Darth Maul already, go ahead and tell me, because he's basically done right now. The only thing holding me back is the stupid lid on the container, and then I need to paint the container, and I'm gonna go into detail with it, with all the red lines and the different shades of gray. I'm not just gonna paint it gray like Boba Fett's throne. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead, like, subscribe. Or I already said that. If you want to see gaming content, go ahead, check out Team MLGU. Link down below, a link to some of the team members in MLGU down there too, as well. And without further ado, goodbye.